I won't sell it to anybody till I try it on my farm. I'm not going to sell you something that I don't believe in. If you don't know your cost of production, you don't know what price to sell at when you're making money. 2 inches, and the boys' field, the water was all gone. And my field, the water was all there still. And he goes, I know they don't fungicide. I know they listen to what you do. And he goes, their crops are as nice, not better than mine. And I'm spending a fortune on them. I was a baker at Dad's Cookies in 1978 and worked there for a year, and then I went to the oil patch and we milked cows all our life. And my dad, I wanted to come back to farm, and he just said, can't. There's not enough land and there's not enough money in farming. So I looked at dairies and said, well, we milk cows all our life by hand. Why not dairy? So hence we started a 60 cow dairy. And my brother waited for him to turn 18. We borrowed all the money we could borrow, and we fought. I was a numbers person. We needed 60 cows. The government only wanted to give us 30 cows. We fought and fought. We got our 60 cows. And because 30 cows, the debt was the same, but the amount of money was half, and 30 cows could just service the debt. So I think there was about 5 of us started up. And yeah, I think we were the only ones that actually survived. And then we went to 120 cows from there. And after the drought of '88, I never carried crop insurance, and I self-insured our own farm by buying beef cows, old slaughter cows, and I would sell the calves for $325 a pop. I had a big following of people that would buy calves from us from, I think I went as far as Yorkton to, I don't know how far west we went. It was amazing how far the draw of people that would come to our place to buy calves. And yeah, built a cow herd up, and that was my self-insure. I'm a numbers person. I believe in looking at numbers, and why give somebody, every insurance company makes money, but it takes discipline.
So how did you get from being a dairy farmer, you know, you were a big grain farmer,
Yeah.
Now you're helping your son farm. It sounds like you're kind of in a mentorship role for a lot of producers now.
Not a lot, just a handful that want me to help them.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not out there I'm out there trying to show what crop aid can do. So for example, biosol. I won't sell it to anybody till I try it on my farm.
Yeah.
Crop aid change came out. I wouldn't sell it to anybody till I try it on my farm. I'm not going to sell you something that I don't believe in.
Yeah.
What's my cost of production? If you don't know your cost of production, you don't know what price to sell at when you're making money. So the key is know your costs and pay yourself on a monthly basis. When I did that on our farm changed.
Pay yourself.
I paid everybody on our family farm a monthly salary. They got cut a check every month. And when we did that, that changed the landscape of our farm. Because now you didn't buy, oh, I want a piece of iron. Now you have got to see what it really was in the bank account, right? Because you took a monthly salary. Everybody got paid a monthly salary. And then when the crop came in, it showed you what you have left. After you paid everybody, employees, plus yourself, now there's your real net margin in farming. And when I say know your costs, your wages are in that.
How many farms do you think are working off of good knowledge of their actual costs?
Not too many. I hate to put a number on it. I don't think a lot of people realize what their actual costs are, you know. And reality is, what do you need to live on? When you ask people that, a lot of people don't know. Why? You should. You should know what you need, right?
Yeah.
Fertilizer. Then we started, all this straw wasn't breaking down. My uncle actually went to a meeting with Calvin, and he told me about it after I talked to Calvin. I says, get me some of that stuff here I'll try 2,500 acres, and never look back.
Yeah.
It made that much of a difference, right? And that was the very first form of biological that was ever out there, other than the silage oil. But that was the first thing, and it was basically after being in it now for 16 years, what I know now, all it was a compost heap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What we are today is not a compost heap.
Right.
We have evolved. Darren has made a product. I sell it differently than probably anybody else because I'm a big believer in micronutrients. NP and K are cheap, but how do we get micronutrients? And if you look at everything in crop aid, it's micronutrient based all the way through. The crop aid plus, the foliars that we've developed are all micronutrients. I don't want you putting on a foliar for NP and K. Buy it from the elevator, it's cheaper. But those micronutrients and the ones we have, I do believe, because what Darren tells me, they're made from high quality products and very low salt. And I see it. Because I'm not afraid when I have a customer has a competitor's product, spray it on. It's money. I'm all about money, all about cost of production, and I'm trying to put more and more money back into the farmer's pocket. That's the whole game. If I cannot make that farmer money, why am I selling this product?
So go back to, what is the difference or the evolution in your mind from what you see from the old compost teas to where we are today?
Well, when we were with the compost heap, the company that we worked for would always just string us along, and I didn't understand. I was young in the biological game, and I just saw what it did on our farm. And what it did on our farm was we pulled back our fertilizer, but what a lot of people don't understand, we fertilized so heavy for so many years that's why we got away with it.
Yeah.
And then when you started going further out and pulling off these yields, right? Not working, because it's just a compost heap. It's not bringing your biology in your soil. It's a foreign biology. It's not the same.
So the compost tea, is that a biological? Living biological?
Yes, they were putting on a living biological.
Or is this a biostimulant?
This is a biostimulant. John, I seen John probably 8 years ago. I went and talked to him because I was doing his neighbor. I went and helped his neighbor, and they've been with me for 8 years. And John, basically, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 now. Time goes by too fast. And all of a sudden, John comes up to me and says, Greg, I need enough to do this many acres. I'm like, what the hell happened, John? I says, how is this? Like, I quit even going to your place, for crying out loud. And he goes, well, it rained 2 inches, and the boys' field, the water was all gone, and my field, the water was all there still. And he goes, I know they don't fungicide. I know they listen to what you do. And he goes, their crops are as nice and if not better than mine. And I'm spending a fortune on them.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And that's exactly how it played out, eh?
Yeah.
And we're still in trials because I'm doing trials with Owen and John, and it's truly about what I believe. It's about proving to them that this works. You know, they're seeing the oil. It's changing their fields already. You know, they're not on the 100% program the way I would do it. You know, but it's baby steps. It's a lot of money. At the end of the day, you're still writing a check for money. In a scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still money, and I appreciate that. You know, it's their money.